Alright, so about a month ago, I got an old HP machine from a kid that was walking it to a dumpster. And he said I could have it. I asked him for it. He said it was trash. You could barely see that model number. But I just got a CPU in the mail today. It didn't come with a heatsink. Hopefully the current one will do. It currently has an Athlon, I want to say Athlon 4600 Plus. It's 2.6 gigahertz, I believe. It's a dual core. And I just upgraded. I just got a CPU in the mail. An AMD Phenom Phenom 2 X4 840 at 3.2 gigahertz. It's quad core. Okay, and I'm just gonna install that right now. And let's see here. Everything's all old school looking. It's got 3 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM. It came with Windows Vista 32-bit, and I went ahead and upgraded the operating system to Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit. Get this out of here. Look at what I'm doing. CPU heatsink is a bit dusty. The whole system was actually really dusty, so much worse than what you're seeing. You probably can't see much dust. This thing is stuck. Okay, there we go. Ah, dang it. Come on. It's hard to do with only one hand. There we go. See, you can probably see all the dust in there. Anyways, it's 3 gigs of DDR2 RAM. I'm going to upgrade it to 8 gigs now that I have Windows 7 64-bit. Let's see, let's get that CPU out. I'm going to upgrade the power supply to a 600 watt. It's got 250, I think, right now. I'm trying to grip it. Don't want to mess it up. Oh, I didn't have the thing pulled up all the way. Yeah. Still got some grease on it, but yeah, let me just set that down. Try to open this up. Packaging, it didn't come with the heatsink. I think I already said that. It's just a CPU. Spent $100 on this. They didn't have any new ones. Try to be very careful with the pins here. But yeah, $100 used. Motherboard only supports up to 95 watt CPUs, so quad core I think is the best I could do. Is that in all the way? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's good. Alright, hopefully heatsink is. Oh well, let me put some thermal grease. Oops, that was bad. Just I'm sorry, gotta remember to keep this in the video. P size, I think, is what's recommended, right? It's just spread when I press the CPU down. Anyways, oh, the graphics card. I'm gonna put a R7 260X in it, and it should be pretty good for gaming afterward. I'm gonna get the RAM next, I think, and then the power supply, and then the graphics card last. Yeah, it's hard to see here. Let me get it. Hold on a second, let me pause the recording. Alright, so I've got the CPU installed. Here's the computer right here. This one right here is my actual gaming rig. It's got an i5 and an R9 280 and all that jazz. See if this power's on. The light turns on. DVD drive boots. I hear it. Let's see here. Oh, there it goes. Got it connected to my TV right now because I don't have a monitor of my own. And see what happens. Anyways, putting about $350 into upgrading this computer, and I'm gonna try to sell it for $500. See it start in Windows. Alright, come on. I only got 3 gigs, but even with DDR2 RAM, it should still make for a decent gaming rig after I put 8 in there. Oh, I don't know if y'all could hear that noise. I was just flipping the remote control to the TV. It's probably recognizing the new hardware right now. There we go. There's the mouse. Okay, seems to be running. Let's see if it recognizes the CPU name and all that jazz. Oh crap, Windows updates. Let's see, I think I need to change something on here. I think it needs to be Just Scan. Yeah, Just Scan. Alright. I don't know if you can see that very well. Let's see. Okay, so it says my new hardware detected, so I'm just going to update that. Refreshing. See the scores right there. 5.2, 5.6, 3.6. Yeah. See, it doesn't recognize the CPU name. Well, Windows doesn't, at least. See, I've got DXDiag open, and it says processor unknown, but it's got 4 cores and 3.2 gigahertz, so it's recognized. CPU Z recognizes it, though. You see right there. Yeah, everything's working good. And, score's almost done. Alright, so I went to a 7.3. It's a pretty good score, well, for the CPU. And for gaming, I believe you need at least a 7 on everything, except for maybe the hard drive, for it to be considered a good gaming machine. So that's the first step. More RAM will be the next, and then GPU, and everything should be good. And I'm going to be selling this for $500. But it'll take about another month and a half, I think, to get all the parts, because I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. Alright. Thanks for viewing. Bye.